Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as a Chaos Sorcerer, we have Fathom. Spawning north side as the Warboss, we have Norni. Or Norni, one and two. We do got two Heretic opener, we do got a second Slugger opener for the Warboss. One shooter, two sluggers. Most people go for two shooters. Maybe he's eyeing for a bunch of captain squads. Maybe the flamer squads engaged for some gen bashing. Usually, as well, people like the range stuff because it's mostly going to come down to big melee brawl in the center of the map. Heretics waiting for the Chaos Sorcerer and they probably advance with him. No second squad here, so maybe he's going for a whole bunch of generators. Incoming 3 generators. 1, 2. Just 2. He has a bit of requisition saved on up, and the heretics are being very, very passive. A second shooter is being deployed on out, so we're going to go for a small army versus a orc horde. Not sure how this is going to play out in the end. Warboss is now moving on forward, and there's also sluggers to support him, so these guys need to start moving to engage. Chaos Sorcerer is capturing the center of the map. Is he going for Noise Marines immediately? Or for a Havoc squad? I don't think Raptors. These guys need to stop shooting the pistols and need to start engaging melee. Focus on the shooters, or the sluggers. Here's some shooters. He will lose a generator. He's getting out some Noise Marines. And that shooter squad will fall back, going for the warp bolts. These guys need to engage. The squad will lose the other generator. Oh. We do got the spiky armor has been researched. That's going to be very good versus the heretics. What's going on? The Chaos Sorcerer is being very, very passive. We do got Noise Marines up here. Didn't even capture up this point up here. Fires up some more bolts. We do got a Havoc team, so we got both Noise and Havocs. Suppression and not necessarily incendiary, but basically incendiary, AoE. So he's getting us all some good anti-infantry assets. And he's going for straight for gen bashing up here. Very good. Very, very good. Does get those guys. Going to be facing against some noise, some sluggers. Probably going to see a knockback. Yes, see a knockback and does a full retreat right there. Heretics are falling back. Does he go for grenade launchers on them? I don't know what he's doing with them entirely. Maybe he just only wants them for capturing. Great damage coming out on those shooters. They also upgraded the Daka, or the big shooters. Nice knock, a special attack there. The Sorcerer does fall back in time.
Your forces obey you.
Here comes the Havoc. Another generator going down. He's lost, what, 3 generators? Does get suppressed right there. These heretics should be able to overwhelm. Oh, not sure what ability that they're using. And also now even Noise Marines coming on in, he may actually lose that Slugger squad entirely. He detonates a model getting the kill, so he did wipe out a Slugger. Very, very nice. Second Havoc team, so he's going for a lot of heavy weapon teams. He's going to upgrade the autocannons? He has destroyed a bunch of generators of his own, so both sides have destroyed a bunch of generators. It's hard for me to tell of... It feels like the orc players from the front end does get a nice knockback there. Needs to fall back. Not even inspiring champions in these squads. Maybe they're just purely meant for capturing. Okay, we do got inspiring champion. No, he cancelled it. Havoc perhaps could move forward to right around here. Though we do got two shooters pushing on way forward. Heretics charging forward. We also got some angry bits. Now he's angry. Increases his damage by 35% and speed by 1.5, and health regen, and knock back enemies in his path. Does use a suppressive fire ability with his shooters there. He's going to try to use one to tie them up in melee, but sustaining lots of damage. This one does also engage the Warboss. He is going to tie them up in melee. This Havoc squad needs to fall back. He's sustaining a bit too much damage on this Havoc squad. Does drop them all there. It does cost power to reinforce him. He's not rotated this Havoc squad over. He's doing decent damage there on the Warboss, but nothing too significant, honestly. The Noise Marines need to start charging forward, and these Heretics need to start hitting these shooters. Both players now researching tier 2. I was going for more gen bashing, but this time the Noise Marines do have an escort. Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer has no upgrades yet. This Havoc squad could go back over here and set up for some defense.
Losing us a victory point. We have been due ground to the enemy. Fight harder.
Warboss, there's his Mickey. Now he's angry.
With our power.
Remember, every explosion right there is a knockback. Also gives him good health regen during that duration. Good knockback there. Havoc is setting on up, and overall looks like the Warboss is winning the engagement. Havoc needs to come rotate his gun around and start engaging the Warboss. Yes, he is doing that now. Over here we got Sluggers captured the requisition point. This Havoc still in a defensive position. Not needed right now, but that's with the caster vision. More gen bashing. We've got stick bombs not being chucked across the map. Stick bombs are unusual counter to the Havocs, but I suppose it's working. Nice knockback there. Does not get any generators. You could use. Nope, he doesn't have any sluggers there for repairs. Oh, but the sluggers managed to flank the Havocs right there. Very, very nice. Because they went from over here to over here. Sluggers being upgraded with the Noblier. They also upgraded the Flamer. They need to stop punching the generators and burn them. Looks like he's hitting this one, trying to get some good splash damage.
From whence will you draw power now, fool?
Chaos Dreadnought being deployed on now, so we got the first heavy asset. We got 2 stick bombs. There's quite a bit of stick bombs. We We got the Warboss now charging in, has been upgraded with Power Claw, which gives him an anti-vehicle melee, which should be good against the Dreadnought. And, ooh, the Chaos Havoc almost goes down. Does get some nice knockback there. Stick Bombs trying to charge on in. Warboss gets some good damage there. Stick Bombs now charging in, getting some good stun grenades there. Noise Marines do fall back. He has to be very careful with that Power Claw. Stick Bombs charging on in, getting some good damage onto the Heretics. Sorcerer's falling on back. We got some Tank Busters now being deployed on out by the Warboss. A whole bunch of explosions. 2 Stick Bombs, Tank Busters. He's trying to counter his opponent's army by using unusual units. And he is pretty successful, I will be honest. Got triple cap in his favor, almost has entire map control, barring 2 points. We got his horse now pushing his way forward. We got 2 Stick Bombs and the 2 Shooters. Chaos Havoc team fall back. Throws out some Stick Bombs. Get some good damage on the Havoc squad. He's also getting out some Bloodlers. Stick Bombs getting hit by the Noise Marines. This getting knocked back there. Here comes the Artillery Barrage on top of the Havoc, not on the Noise Marines. Tank Buzz Sluggers making their charge on in over here. We got these guys capturing the points. Ooh, and the Chaos Dreadnought gets stunned by the Stick Bombs. I did not know the Stick Bombs can actually stun Dreadnoughts and vehicles. That makes them pretty effective. Good effective support. Does teleport forward to Bloodletters. Both sides have deployed out 6 units. Got Tier 3 being researched by the Warboss. Will we see Daisy? Hopefully we'll see Daisy. Does use a ritual there, which does heal the demons better than the non-demons. And they're out of the radius of it now. Does charge run forward, getting none of the Bloodletters knocked back. You gotta make the invincibility shield to do a soft retreat. Stick Bombs, trying to get that Dreadnought, but they largely miss. Stick Bomb here could get wiped out by the Heretics. They don't even Inspiring Champions just yet. Maybe a good idea to get them the Grenade Launcher upgrade. 1 ritual has been activated now. That Heretic squad is now falling on back down to 1 last model. And one of the Stick Bombers entirely goes down in that last engagement. Tank Busters are also really wounded as well. Havoc's still 1 guy with just 1 model of Havoc. The Warboss does go down. Stick Bombs being chucked on in. Getting some great damage there on top of Havoc. Noise Marines perhaps need to upgrade to the Noise Blaster, but it's getting another Bloodletter squad. The Warboss has... He probably is going to save up for a looted tank, not for Daisy. More Stick Bombs raining on in. Getting some great damage there. Noise Blasters also are falling back. The Noise Blaster may be in order right now, just long-range artillery to support his units.
Your forces obey you.
His opponent's army is susceptible to the Noise Blaster of the Noise Marines if they go for that upgrade. Do have a looted cart, a shooty cart,
Your units
looted tank.
fulfill your command.
The power node is being deactivated, but does not get deactivated. No more extra generators as well. We do got the Bloodlayers now gauging. 2 Bloodlayer squads are now known. Going for that, what's called Swamp ability. And here comes a Mortar Barrage. Misses the Dreadnought. He needs to make sure that he keeps this Heretic alive, because it's the only source of repairs and rituals. Here comes the Stick Bombs, and Tank Busters get some good hits there. Stuns the Heretic squad. Another Heretic squad on the build queue.
May Slanesh speak through us.
Oh, one of those rockets went up high. Here comes the Stick Bombs. Here comes a Mortar Barrage. Does splash the Dreadnought a little bit, but here comes the looted tank, reinforced with the looted reinforced plating. Get some good damage there. Looted tank now charging on in. This is going to be a dead Dreadnought. Bloodlayers do get knocked back there. Ooh, good shot there by the looted tank. I saw a whole bunch of +4s. He's hit that Dreadnought. Does take out the Dreadnought right there. Maybe the big boom should be activated right now. He has no anti-vehicle weapons at the moment. He can't upgrade these Havoc blast cannons. Yeah, this one's been upgraded for blast cannon. Gets a good hit there, almost goes down. It does go down. This Havoc squad may go down as well with a lot of guns shooting him.
If that victory point is lost,
A new believer joins our ranks.
He's just low in requisition. He also has plenty of red points. Just if he gets up to tier 3, he's able to call on the his ultimate abilities, such as Terminators and the nuke. What's it called? The Warp Gate, or whatever it's called. Does activate one of the rituals there, giving the Bloodletters camouflage. Could teleport in right there. Nope, just do the charge teleport. Chaos Sorcerer has not received any more upgrades. Warboss has been redeployed. More stick bombs were largely missed, and does retreat back to both of these squads. Last cannon not going to be effective against the Warboss. And he just made deploy knobs, nullifying that last cannon. Great knockback there, but the demons do receive extra health regen. The Sorcerer does go down. Here comes Sluggers, going to charge on in with the Flamers. Or in fact, instead of charging, could just maintain a range mode and start just burning stuff. The Warboss still has a third of its health remaining. Could activate the charge just to get some extra health regen. Eyeing for some more Gen Bastion, we do got some knobs, which will of course counter the last cannon even more. Too bad there's you can't change the upgrade to the auto cannon. Here comes the charge, knocking back the Noise Marines. The Chaos Sorcerer doesn't have a lot of tickets left. He's down by 100.
enemy in sight at last.
Does teleport both of those guys forward. Stick bombs could come for a big stun. does get a partial stun and source on his own guys. Both the Bloodletters are falling on back. The Sluggers are now charging on in. Heretics won't be able to do much in melee. And Knobs are now charging on force well. He has heavy melee infantry now. And his other Havoc is just... His Havocs have not been suppressing much. His Havocs have just been worthless. Other than the last cannon taking out a looted tank, but that's about it. He's going for another Havoc.
We have 100 points remaining.
Let's see. What he could use instead of a Havoc is 2 Noise Blasters if he wants to get out another support weapon team. They will start nuking all those support infantry units. Or at least get this guy out the Noise Blaster. We got this Havoc squad charging on in, which is not a good idea. This Havoc is set on up, but it's going to be splitting his fire across 2 angles. Bloodletters and Noise Marines, Heretics, all charging on in. He's now using the ritual for the Heretics. He's going to be charging with the Warboss. More stick bombs engaging the Havoc, so while the other one gets forced back by the Warboss. The Noise Blaster do fall back. Bloodletters are getting ripped apart. One of them is still alive. Now does go down. And that's the end of the game. Looks like it says defeat, so definitely the Chaos Lord has surrendered. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.